Good evening, friends. I apologize in advance for the boring setting of my video for this evening. It was really loud and busy. You'll see I did a little video of my walk back, and there's just a lot going on. It's Saturday evening. It's 9 o'clock right now, and I just couldn't find a good spot to do a video because it was so loud and busy and too many people. So back in my hotel. Sorry, it's boring. So today was awesome. I did the Heidiland and Liechtenstein tour. It's an all-day, like 8-hour tour. Had a nice morning, got to sleep in. The tour didn't meet until 11, and so I had a lovely breakfast. And the breakfast at my hotel is fantastic. I would say my breakfast here in Switzerland, specifically in Zurich, have been far superior to anything I had in France. So the French breakfasts are all hyped up with the croissants and the pain chocolat and all that stuff. And that was good, but I actually really enjoyed the breakfast here. Homemade organic yogurt with muesli, which is really good, and fresh eggs and pears that they cut up and actually have with, it's just delicious. And the lovely woman downstairs, when you go down there, she'll make you just a custom whatever type of latte or cappuccino or coffee or whatever that you want. So it's wonderful. Took off and met up with the tour company. It was way up by the bus station, subway station for Zurich, which, dorky facts, know you love those. Zurich Hofbahnhof is the third busiest train station in the world, behind Tokyo and Paris, Gare du Nord. What's crazy about that statistic is Zurich has, and I'm going to maybe mess up the numbers, so forgive me, but it's going to be ballpark. Imagine the size of Tokyo in the many millions, size of Paris in the many millions. Zurich, population-wise, I think, if I remember correctly, is around 500,000, and yet they have 3,500 trains daily. So Zurich, being so central to Europe, is a hub, and there are just trains in and out all day long. So that's my silly dorky statistic bit for the video. That's where we met, was at the bus station for Zurich, which is right behind the train station. I'm wandering about the parking lot trying to find the appropriate stand or whatever it is that you meet for specific tours, and they always have multiple of them. And I got in line in the wrong one. And my new friend Sean also got in line in the wrong one. He was standing behind me. And we were directed to the correct one, got on the bus, ended up just sitting together on the bus. And thankfully, that meant I got a lot of good pictures today that weren't just selfies. Hooray! Which is always nice. So we took turns just kind of helping each other out and taking pictures, sharing stories. Really nice guy. And I shared the link with him. So if he watches this, I don't want to say anything mean. Not that I would. It was very nice. We had a nice day. Our tour guide, Walter, just loved Walter, 74 years old. Sean found out chit-chatting with him that he does 2 tours a week, appears to be in retirement and just does it because he enjoys doing it. It was a big old tour bus type tour, so it was pretty full, lots and lots of people. But he did a really good job of just making the information super interesting and making jokes on the bus. And then when we stopped in the multiple places that we wandered all about Zurich, and he gave us historical information of different things in Zurich. And then the bus took us on the northern coast of Lake Zurich, which kind of goes a bit down, and headed east towards Liechtenstein, which was our ultimate end destination. But we stopped in this town of roses as Rapperswil. I'm going to say that wrong, but beautiful town with this amazing rose garden. It was gorgeous. So we stopped there, had about an hour there to wander about. Walter took us to the castle that was up at the top and then showed us the rose garden. Then we got back on the bus and headed to Heidiland, which is, I believe it's in Switzerland, still in the very furthest Marienfeld or Fried, something like that. Beautiful little town, cool little village dedicated to the books, the Heidi books, for anybody who knows what those are. They were written in the 1860s and then made into movies. One American movie and then a few cartoons and Swiss movies were done later in the 80s and 90s. And they have a whole little village dedicated to the books. And it was really cute. Beautiful scenery in the Alps in every direction, just gorgeous. And then we proceeded to Liechtenstein and stopped there for an hour and I had a crepe with Nutella, banana, and Baileys. So that was fascinating and delicious. Got to take some pictures and put on a fake crown and sit in their little tourist area. So you'll see some pictures of that, just corny silliness. But it was a really good time. And stopped and got a farewell beverage with my friend Sean at the end of the night and cheers to a nice day, and then said farewell. Another great just interaction, like I talked about in the last video. Feel very blessed that I just keep being given just friends for the day, people to hang out with and socialize with and not feel so lonely. Like I said, God's delivering in spades. Every time I'm in need, He's right there. So I really enjoyed the day. Tomorrow is a free day, completely open, no tours or anything like that. I am going to possibly go over to Lucerne, just take the bus over, the train, and check it out, because supposedly it's really beautiful and not too far away. It might be really busy. The hotel desk lady that I just talked to as I was coming back in said it's probably going to be pretty busy. Good news is I'm not on any sort of schedule, so just head over there, wander the town, see some beautiful sights. If it's too crowded, then I leave. Figure out something else, take the train to another town. So tomorrow should be kind of fun, just like a wandering adventure is kind of my thought at this point. Another lovely breakfast, so I'll go down there and do that and then just see where the day takes me. So today was wonderful. Talk to you tomorrow. Good morning from Zurich yet again. This morning's walk takes me 2.7 kilometers to meet up with my tour to Liechtenstein. So I decided, why not add another country to the list of places that I'm going? And then in addition to that, the route from Zurich to Liechtenstein takes me right through some of the most beautiful parts of the Alps, at least according to my Googling. So it'll give me an opportunity to maybe see some of those stereotypical Swiss villages and some beautiful mountains. And then just explore in Liechtenstein for the day and come back this evening. So just walking along. Hopefully I don't get pooped on by a bird today. If I do, let's hope it's on my arm again. All right.
Just do that.
The tour guide gave me the flag. He says I can be the new tour guide. That's him behind me. That's Walter. And my new friend Sean. We're at Heidiland. I am in Liechtenstein. Add another country to my list of countries visited. Hooray! It is a Nutella, banana, and Bailey's crepe in Liechtenstein.